Your subject is microcontroller, branch ECE and semester 5th. Now what is microcontroller? What is microcontroller? A microcontroller is found in all electronic devices. A microcontroller is found. A microcontroller is found in all electronic devices. For example, microwave oven, number 2, digital watches, number 3, keyboard, CD player, washing machine, etc. A microcontroller is a chip which is found in all electronic devices. Number 1, microwave oven, digital watches, keyboard, CD player and washing machine. This is the definition of microcontroller, and this is the diagram of microcontroller. This is microcontroller. Okay, it is found in electronic devices, microwave oven, digital watches, keyboard, CD player and washing machine. This is the main block diagram of microcontroller. It is a RAM, random access memory, ROM, read only memory, which is data we want to store वो सभी इस RAM और ROM में स्टोर होता है. ये पार्ट है इसका इनपुट आउटपुट कंट्रोल. आपके पास जो इनपुट पे डाटा आ रहा है, जो आउटपुट पे डाटा जा रहा है, दैट इज ऑल कंट्रोल्ड बाय दिस यूनिट. This is the clock which sets the time in which time your function has to be processed, and this is the processor which processes your all function. This is interconnected by a chip. This chip is your microcontroller. This all functions of your and computers is controlled by this the microcontroller chip. So this is the basic diagram of microcontroller. This is the basic diagram of microcontroller, and by this diagram we can understand how a chip control all functions: memory function, input output function, clock function and processor function. All functions are controlled by this chip, and this chip is known as the microcontroller. This is the basic idea of the microcontroller. Next topic is microcontroller applications. The things in which microcontroller is used: number 1, washing machine, number 2, microwave oven, number 3, DVD player, number 4, cameras, number 5, keyboard controller, number 6, plotters, number 7, color copiers, number 8, cordless phones, number 9, hearing aids, and number 10 is your modems. In all these parts, microcontroller is used. Number 1, washing machine. वॉशिंग मशीन में एक चिप लगी होती है जिससे आप अपने घर की ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन कंट्रोल करते हो, जिसमें डिफरेंट डिफरेंट फंक्शंस दे रखे होते हैं. नंबर 2, माइक्रोवेव ओवन. आपने अपने घरों में देखा होगा, माइक्रोवेव ओवन में चिप को एक टाइमर सेट लगा होता है जिसके अकॉर्डिंग आप इसमें अपना काम कर सकते हो. डीवीडी प्लेयर, कैमराज, कीबोर्ड कंट्रोलर. कीबोर्ड इज आल्सो कंट्रोल्ड बाय ए चिप, दैट इज द माइक्रोकंट्रोलर. प्लॉटर्स, कलर कॉपियर्स, कोडलेस फोन्स, hearing aids and modems. Modem से हम modulation and demodulation करते हैं. All these are the applications of microcontroller. This is the architecture of 8051 microcontroller. This is your interrupt control. This is your CPU. This is your oscillator. But will all processing of your chip will be done here. Interrupt control. First of all, signal will come there, and interrupt control will be control the signal. Then signal will go to the CPU, and oscillator will produce a particular oscillation or signal which you want to apply. That will go to the CPU, and then the signal will go to the RAM. Bus control. Signal will come to the RAM. RAM से signal यहाँ आएगा, CPU से यहाँ जाएगा और फिर जाएगा बस कंट्रोल में. बस कंट्रोल सिग्नल करेगी कि कौन सा सिग्नल दे रहा है, कौन सा नहीं. उसके बाद आपका सिग्नल पहुँचेगा 128 RAM में, और यहाँ से आएगा आपका सिग्नल 4 output port में. Input output port, there are 4 pins in this port. It is the address data. Address which you want to give, that is the address data. And then the signal will go to the timer. Timer 1 or 0. Counting will be done by the timers. Signal will be 1. Then it will be open. Then signal is 0. This will be open. And then signal will go to the serial port. That is the TXT and RST. This is the block diagram of 8085. In which you have interrupt control, CPU, oscillator, and then 2 types of RAM, 4K RAM and 128 RAM. And this is the bus control, which will control your out signals, and this is the your input output port, and this is your serial port. Okay. These are the features of the 8051 microcontroller. Number 1, optimize 8-bit CPU for control application. This is the CPU which will control your all applications. Number 2, 64K program memory address space. Here is space of 4K RAM and 128 RAM. And this is your duplex UART, or you can say this is your 4 input output port. And this is there is your on chip control oscillator. This is the oscillator which will control your all oscillations which are produced in the microcontroller. And this is your input output line, and this is your serial port. And timer will control the signal which is coming form of number of zeros or number of 1. This all in the architecture of 8051. This is the operation of CPU. The function will come here at the point of start. Then function will go to the fetch or OP decode. Function will convert into this. Then after coding, there will be decoding of the data which you have given. Then fetch operand और if any, अगर कोई भी आपका नोट है जो fetch operand में जाएगा, उसके बाद आपका जो फंक्शन होगा वो एग्जीक्यूट होगा. एग्जीक्यूट होने में कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होगी या कोई भी एरर होगी, देयर विल बी फीडबैक टू द fetch or the code. This is the operation of the code. There are the 3 main functions of the CPU. Main functions of the CPU. Number 1, data transfer. You have to transfer the data from one side to the another. Number 2, ALU operation. ALU operation means arithmetic and logic operation. All arithmetic and logic operation will be done by the CPU. And number 3 will be the decision making. Decision making means which command you have to give and which command is not required, is all done by the CPU. And this is the block diagram of the CPU. This is your address bar. This is your data bus. ALU, where all arithmetic and logic function have to be done. This is the CPU, and this is the register. All register will data which you have given, and the control lines will be control all the functions which have you given in the CPU. This all is the operation of the CPU which is used in your microcontroller. Okay. Your next topic is the pin configuration of 8051 microcontroller. As this is given in the diagram, it is a 40 pin diagram. Number 1 point, it is a T2 P1 point, it is a port. Number 2 T2 external port. These are the two ports. After that there are P1, P1.3, P1.4, P1.5, 7. These are the your 8. These are the address ports. Okay. Next is the RST, reset function. If you want to reset your function, this is the RXT next port, that is the P3. TXT is the next port, that is the P3. This is your Intel port, that is the P32, Intel port 1, and this is the Intel port 0. This is the T1 and T0, P34, P3.5. This is the write. WR means write. The RD port, this is the read only. XTEL 2 port and XTEL T port. VSS is the supply voltage from where the supply comes, and VCC is the voltage which come at the pin point 40. Now next is the 21 P28. How much these are point? 1, 2, 3 port, 15 address. There is a pins of 1 to 8 port which are given at the P102, P17. That is P102, P17. These are the 8 ports. The port P1 is a general purpose input output port which can used for variety of interfacing tasks. Each of these pins can be configured as input or output. When they are written to them, that state these can be used as input or output functions. P10 T2, it is a timer and counter to external port. P10 T2, it is a timer, counter and external count. P11 is a timer counter to reload or capture or direction your control. Okay, all these are the function which are given. It has a 40 pins, and in this diagram here there is a voltage is given. This is your port 0, this is your port 1, this is your port 2, and this is your port 3. You have 4 ports here. This is the XTEL, this is the XTEL2, it is a EAN, and this is the PSEN port, and this is the ALU programming. All programming is done by this pin. This is the pin configuration of the microcontroller. Next topic is memory organization. How a memory is controlled in a microcontroller. Memory in a microcontroller is the place that stores the program executed and data or variable used by that program. Okay. Memory in a microcontroller is a place that stores the program executed and data or variable used by that program. जो प्रोग्राम में डेटा हम यूज कर रहे हैं उसको जहां पर स्टोर किया जाता है, that all is known as the memory. Number 1 program memory. See the RAM, random access memory. Read only memory means the that can only be read, cannot be erased. ROM means. And then is the random access memory, which is used in the data memory. Okay. Now the diagram of program and code memory. In memory organization, there are two types of program code memory. One is the internal program code memory, and second is the external program code memory. In two types of memories, we can store the data. In this internal memory, there is a 60 bytes external memory in which the data is from 1000 to FFF. This much data is stored in this memory, and this is the 4 kilobytes internal memory in which the 002 0FFF, this is how much data is stored in this memory. And adding these used, here gate is used, adding this will go to the 64 byte external memory in which data is stored from 0000 to FFF. This is our internal program or code memory. Okay, and this is your external program code memory in which the signal is come from this and this bar. P notice the point of in this signal goes from this to this. EA is the which controls your signal. AL is the R arithmetic control is done by this. P2 is a code, and PS is a signal which give to your external memory, and then the signal goes in this memory and stored in this memory. This is the EPROM, which is a erasable program read only memory, and there in this address bar your data is stored. This is your output part. So all these two are the two types of memory: internal program code memory and external program code memory. This is the topic control registers, or you can say special function registers. Special functions registers. Okay. Number one, you have PSW, the program status word. PSW. This is your CY flag, carry flag, AC flag, FO flag, RSI flag, RSO flag, OV flag, and P flag. These are the flags, and this is the PSW program status word. In this you have IP. What is IP? Interrupt priority. Interrupt priority. Number 3 is the IE, interrupt enable. Next is your T mode. What is the function of T mode? That is the timer mode, which will set your the time of the program. T cone is the timer control, which will control your time of a program or a function. S cone is the serial control, so which will control the serial of your program. P cone is the power control. Power control is done by the P cone register. These are your 7 registers, and this is the diagram of the PSW. Okay, this is the topic of the special functions. Your next topic is the external data memory. What is external data memory? External data memory, as name suggests, external RAM is any type of any random access memory. Access memory which is found on the chip. Which is found on the chip. So what is external data memory? External data memory is the random access memory which is stored in the chip, or you can change it according to your requirement of the program. This memory is not flexible. This memory is not flexible. As one time you have written this memory on a chip, it will be fixed. You cannot change it. Okay? This is in form of bits and bytes, that is the 0 and 1.